Hello friends, I'm Colonel Failure and you're watching Soviet Resources and Public and Workers and We're looking down the chimney. Hold on. We're looking down the chimney. Wait, hold on, let's center it. We are looking down the chimney of the newly constructed coal power plant. And very nice it is too. Fully paid for with your own tax rubles hard at work. He zooms in, he zooms out, and fails to get a rewarding shot out of the endeavour. There we go. This is what we've got. So we've got our coal processing plant here. We've got a power plant sitting there. It's all amazing and everybody's happy. Then up here we've got a mining settlement that hasn't been built yet because I'm paused. Then we've got the coal mine itself that is not doing anything because we're paused. In a moment, we will not be paused, but before getting to that, I'm going to build a similar array of towering blocks for the workers in the refinery and the power station to work. Right, now, at the end of the last episode, I bunged out this minor kind of road grid kind of an idea motif here, and we're going to pack that out now. But I want to use these big beefy buildings for this job because it's a big beefy job. Needs big beefy buildings. Can we get you in here? Do you want to fit in there? You don't want to fit in there. Do you want to fit in here? Go on. Can't build due to... Yes. Can build. Excellent. Now, you never know. That might actually have enough coverage to support some of the uphill business as well. But, I'm not expecting too much. Now, my hope is that I'm going to overstaff. That I'm going to have so many people looking for work that unemployment may rear its head and will be supporting people who are otherwise willing to be gainfully employed, but fundamentally sat around, watching Sputnik. Not that you really got to see Sputnik; it was largely referenced rather than shown directly. But we're in the Sputnik era. We're maybe a little bit early for it, but I don't know what I'm talking about. Right, carry on. I need to flatten the terrain, but also I want it to be able to connect to the road. There you go. That's it. Because drawing in little bits of road afterwards to get it to comply, it's not keen on that. Right, so these pack in 187 per throw, which means I've got 500, probably 900, just short of 1,000 people capacity in this area. Right? We'll go one more. If I can get it alongside the power plant here, firstly, they'll have some power. And that tends to make people a little bit chipper about their lives. Secondly, it's a good place to put it because they might work in the power plant. Right, let's bung a car park in. I don't think anybody's going to use it until I start flogging cars. If they do start using it because they've got a car, the first thing I'm going to find out is where did they get the car from then? Because if I'm not providing it, they shouldn't be having it. Although that said, in this series, my aim is not to provide absolutely everything immediately. He says building absolutely everything because, well, frankly, that's quite a tall order. This game is amazing in that the level of things that you can actually go out and build and work on and put together and all of that kind of jazz. But you don't need to do it all. You can get by on just a little bit. So my aim is going to be, initially, to see if I can make a perfectly viable living off the export of initially electricity, but also coal. I don't know how it's going to go, but we're going to give it a go anyway. Yeah, bang that in there. It doesn't need to be perfect. Yeah, we'll just slap it in the middle and everybody will be, well, who cares? You're also going to want a pub. Pub. Thank you. And we'll stick that. I'd love to stick it right next to the power plant, but I'll stick it next to the coal refinery instead. That should work out nicely. Now, hopefully, I've got enough housing here so that everybody can get to work on foot. If they don't fancy getting to work on foot, hopefully they can figure out how cars work and maybe buy one on the black market or something of that kind. A bit of education, okay. Kindergartens. We're probably going to need a pair of these because with a lot of people, you're going to have a lot of Herberts running around. So we're going to want to make sure that they're all good. We'll put some glowing Herberts down here. There you go. That's it. We'll call it. That's the asthma centre. That one. Right. Let's grab some of this. Give it a bit of wedge going down the hill. There you go. Lovely. Keep going. Yeah. Marvellous. And then yeah, some of that too. Right. Okay. This looks adequate. I think we're possibly going to need a little bit more schooling. But after that, we're almost there. I'm going to need electricity. So just infrastructure to take care of. Now, given that we've got no external connections with our roads, I'm somewhat mystified as to how people are actually going to be able to move here in the first place. They'll find a way. They're clearly keen, and they will, like Julie Andrews, traipse over the side of the mountain and go, "We live here now. Give me your curtains so that I may make dresses." Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's the kind of thing Julie gets up to. I mean, she's largely retired these days, of course, but, you know, she's not averse to making a frock or two still. Keeps her eye in. Right, bang one of those over there. You haven't thought even slightly about the heading of the electrical connection. That's good. That's not going to come back and make you bulldoze it. And we'll sling the other one out here somewhere. Okay, we'll get on with it. All right, hold on. No, maybe I'll pick it out here, because then, yeah, you see, looking at this now, that's definitely the right place for it. I'm not sure that's got an electrical. No, it will have, because my substation here is there somewhere. All right, how do we feel about that? Good enough to let it get built. All right, there we go. Activate. Cool, blimey, look at it all go. Right. And people. Excellent. Now then, you haven't got any power. Yeah, that's fine. In fact, nobody's got any power, so I'm going to want to pause this as quickly as I unpause it. We've got a whole slew of people there going to work. That's good. How many people we got in here? A good shake of people going there. It's not going to do anything, of course, because it hasn't got any power. But this is all jolly promising. Did we get anybody working here? Topped out. Boom shakalaka. Right, so we're going to need to... well, I mean, there's a combination of things we're going to need here. Firstly, we're going to need to be able to power everything up, whether the plant is running or not, because we are. No, that's a thing that definitely needs to occur. So we'll stick this here. Yeah. Yeah, I know, it's a million miles away from anywhere. It's just a transformer out in the middle of the hillside. Thank you. Right, yep, you have one there. And then we're going to want another one down here somewhere. I don't really want to use up my valuable piece of roadside infrastructure to make it work, but as long as it does work, that's the only bit that really matters. Right, fling that in there. High voltage wires first. You run yourself up there. There you go. Have a nice day. You run yourself down here. Yeah, you have a nice day too. Right, let's get that built in. Yeah, everyone happy? Everyone's happy. Good. Right, next trick is to then right, high voltage switch. No, transformer's what you want. You don't need to worry about the switch. Switch is for merging power sources. You're going to need a switch in a minute then, aren't you? Because you're going to want to put external power on your grid. Yeah, I surely am. But fret not there, friendo. We'll make it work. Now, I'm going to need a chunk of wattage going to both of these. So we'll use this medium weight stuff. And we'll see if we can wiggle it past the fire station here. Would you like to wiggle past the fire station? Just a little wiggle will do. Unpause that. Alright, and then go on, get in there. Go on, you know you can. Go on, you can do it. I have full faith in you. Go on, get on. That's the ticket. Right, now all of that should be juiced up. No, it shouldn't. No, because you still haven't actually bought any electricity, you pillock. Right. Yeah, all right. There's no need to be quite so. Look, I do the self-deprecating here. Nobody else needs to, because that would be other deprecating. We auto-deprecate. There you go. Right. That's all connected to a grid that has no power, which is absolutely fabulous. Now then, par du meriche. Par du meriche. Rice. Right, we're going to go... Oh, hold on. We've got Saz Alice over here. I don't know what Alice is saying, but she's saying Saz something. We'll go over there and see what she's got to say for herself. I'm going to buy it. And then later, I'm going to sell it. And we'll see how that goes. Now then, where are you going to plumb this into the network then? I think you delete this connection here and fling a switch in there. Okay. All right. Can I just interrupt? No, you can't. You're going to have to nuke it and go again. Well, these high power lines, they're quite expensive. Yep, which is why you should have placed this first. Still, you won't be told. You just get on with whatever. You be you. And then, worry about the consequences later. And one of those. And one of these. And talk to Alice. Alice, where are you? Oh, you're all the way over there. All right, well, we'll come out a bit like that. And then we'll come around a bit like this. And then we'll come down a bit like so. Now, what I'm not certain of is whether this connection here will act as a junction or not. Or not. Well, let's find out. Go talk to something up here. Have you got any power? No. Well, that's unfortunate, isn't it? Yeah, all you're doing at the moment is you're powering your... Hold on. No, wait. Production stops. No, you've got power. You have no power. Yeah, you haven't paid for the power, have you? No. You're going to have to tell him that you want to buy some. Hello there. Can I buy some power? Yeah, just give me 1,000 kilowatts. That ought to be enough to get us rocking and rolling. And then pretty soon we will be self-sufficient. Probably. No, you haven't got any resources, so let's stop looking at that. You now have power. Right. And then up here, are you powered? Darn. Okay, well, in which case I'm going to need to do something convoluted here, aren't I? There is a very real possibility of convolution being required. Okay, that's fine. Until it works, there's no point to any of this, so we might as well make it work. Give me a second high volt switch, and that's the angle that we want here. Something along those lines. All right, fling this one out to there. Yeah, fling this one over to here. The angle is not too sharp. You're joking. There you go. Right. So that's just accomplished what we had previously. And then you're going to need another switch over there. You don't half need a lot of switches to make this jaunt work. But hey, I'm sure there are more efficient ways of doing it. But I haven't got that in my arsenal of comedic methods of accomplishing things. So I'm not going to... You didn't build it. Switch. Flatten. Place. Flatten. Place. There you go. Right. Now, you on there. You come down here. All right. Come down to there. Yeah. And then come around there. Good. And then you onto there. And voila. Everyone is now powered up. Show me the coal. There is the coal. The coal is coal. It was coaling. Workers. We can't store or export coal ore. All right. What's your problem? Missing resources, power. I don't think that's true, though, is it? Oh, yeah, we didn't have a second substation, and I just haven't hooked it up yet. I thought I'd built a second substation. You've got one over there. Where is the other one? Is there another one? There should be another one. I was pretty sure I'd thought that through. Clearly, not so. All right, fine. Are you powered up? Oh, there's all kinds of problems going on for that one, but we'll get to it. Right, okay, give me a substation then. Yes. How about here? And I reckon we can probably, if you fit in there, we can probably find a way to get some cabling in your direction. Oh, hold on, which one of these do? No, let's take the juicy one. All right, take the juicy one. Where's my? Oh no, hold on. You can go straight to source. Look, we don't need to worry too much about hooking up to nefarious other bits and pieces. As long as you can get yourself round the corner, we can hook up onto there. There you go. Hook up made. Right, you should now process stuff. Building is without power. Building flipping isn't without power. Oh no, wait, hold on. Yeah, building is without power. Oh, phooey. All right, well, look, I've got a cunning scheme. Let's buy some. Purchase resources using rubles. Yeah, keep it real. Make it go. Have it. Ta-da! Power. Right. Now we've got the aggregate coming in, and we've got power backup built in as well, so we can buy electricity and sell it back to the fools. We've got aggregates coming in like you wouldn't believe, and the export queue is like you wouldn't believe as well. Right, now then, let's turn this off and go, hey there, friendo, we're selling. How much do you want to buy? Because we'll sell it to you. And the money goes up. Booyah! It's all marvellous. That's tremendous. So what I'm going to focus on next is making sure that everyone here is as happy as I can make them. Now, the easy part of that is going to be just flinging in a whole bunch of paths to make their walking hither and yon relatively straightforward. Beyond that, how am I going to make them happy? Well, I haven't you got any firefighters? Oh, you need firefighters and trucks. Yeah, I'm going to be quite sad if I don't actually buy them a fire truck and we have a fire. You can have one of those, all right? And you can have one of these, maybe. There you go. You've got fire trucks for every possible conceivable purpose. And you've also now got firefighters with which to fight the fire in your trucks of fire. Oh, and everybody wants to be a fireman. Can't say I blame them. Sorry, a fire service agent. We're incredibly egalitarian here in the new Republic of Failistan. I don't care who you are. You can go and fling yourself into a burning building anytime you like. Right, we've got 4 people playing tennis, 14 waiting out front. They might feel all swanky pants going, check our tennis court out. Yeah, do you want to go? Yes, there's only a 3-month waiting list. Oh. We got kids in the kindergarten. This is not bad. Now, what have we got here? 46 citizens can't enjoy culture. 22 can't do any sport. And 14 kids can't go to school. So schools, it'll be a combination of schools and pathing and probably something cultural in nature. At the moment, we have one person turn up, buys a bag of party-approved popcorn, and then goes and sits in the dark and watches 3 hours of propaganda movies. It's a great system, works for them very nicely indeed, and they're happy, or else. I've been Colonel Failure. Thank you very much for tuning in. In the next episode, making the coal-producing Republic of Failistan happy as can happiness be, and selling them cars. Subscribe to make sure you don't miss out on the next episode, and fling a like at this one if you enjoyed it. I'm pretty sure you enjoyed it. If you didn't enjoy it, why not leave a comment? Or not. Keep your comments to yourself. I don't need to hear them, but I don't suppose that will stop you if you've got a comment bee in your bonnet there that you desperately want to fling out. Right, what next? I say cheerio. Right then, up, operational and in business. That's where we wanted to be. Well, that's where you want to be at the start of a second episode, and therefore we are at the end of the episode. That's near enough. The next trick is going to be to make sure that everybody is pretty happy so that we can really maximise the amount of workers that we're driving into those three all-important industrial facilities. And from there on in, maybe we make some money. I don't know. It's a questionable one. I mean, obviously the cash is ticking up right now selling electricity, but there will be more bucks to be had if I can make this work.